The very first one, no one knew it was going to happen. You can either think of it as a fun thing that you do, or you can think of it as something slightly ceremonial. It's about going out with your family, I think. I think the idea of the name came from my previous director, Chris Bailey, and someone from the Co-op in a pub. We're in the 12th year this year. It's a solstice celebration, solstice being the longest night. The days get longer, so it's welcoming. It does sound pagan as I talk about it, but it's welcoming the sun returning. And it is a physical, astronomical rather than astrological event. So what happens is that people throughout the last month have made all of these things. We run family workshops here.
Grab some goodies. It's probably best to get one from the bundles that are laying about the place.
Anyone can get involved, so if you wanted to do it, you just ring in, and as long as you give us enough notice and we've got enough spaces, you can come and make a lantern. We have a pool of artists at Same Sky that work on a lot of our projects, probably 20, and so a number of them will run the different types of workshops.
I'm going to give you guys a bit of a demonstration. You also need to cut the bottom, leave a gap around the top, and then you've got the gorgeous thing.
They sort of invest their feelings in them, hopefully, for the year ahead and the year behind. I do like the idea of us having something that celebrates where we are, who we are, that's a bit English, that isn't, just nicked from somewhere else. So it's got a weird sort of quirky English character. Walking with a clock in the rain, or it has a sort of feel that's a bit more English. And for a lot of us, it marks Christmas. I think there's up to 1,000 people in the parade. It's really more of a burst of people. And then they run down to the beach with them through their town, so they're seen in their town with the thing, and then they're burnt in a ceremonial pyre, offering up, those things or articulating those. There's a school in Uckfield that we've worked with quite a lot, and they do the pass the parcel, almost like the priests or whatever coming on and just preparing that last bit or putting that bit in. Well, the bonfire this year is probably about 9 metres wide. We're always short of cash to make new things. And we decided this year to save up all the stuff that we've made in the year, put it into a frieze, of an ice frieze, paint it white and burn it. The blending of what it is unique to Brighton. I don't think anywhere else would do it quite so strangely, And it's organically grown over 11 years, which is quite a Brighton thing, I think, that people have the push to keep things going, so that they do sort of gather up their own sort of world around them, A lot of people in Brighton seem to think it marks the start of the season for them, and it's not about buying things, it's not about have this, have that. Anyone can do it, it doesn't cost anything to do it, It's all those things to me.